Two titans go head-to-head to see which fandom reigns supreme. Coming up in this very special episode of Kev Cage Needs a Life. What's up? It's Kev Cage. Good seeing ya. Fads come and go, but two things seem to be more popular than ever these days: theme parks and fascism. Fans of both have been arguing for their favorites since way back in the 1950s, but I'm here to settle the debate once and for all. Let's go a few rounds and see who the real winner is. Dictionary.com defines imperialism as the policy of extending the rule or authority of an empire or nation over foreign countries. All those jokes about taking over Greenland, Canada, even Gaza, and putting them under the US rule, sure, they're funny, but they're also a shared philosophy between many of history's previous fascist movements. Look out, rebels! While theme parks have their share of imperialism, be it Kylo Ren or Lex Luthor, they also have something that fascism doesn't have: rides. Whether it's something for the kids or mega coasters built for the ultimate thrill seekers, rides are great. After a careful look, it looks like round one goes to theme parks. According to Britannica.com, fascist educators emphasized character building over intellectual growth, devalued the transmission of information, instilled blind obedience to authority, and discouraged critical and independent thinking that challenged fascist ideology. Further, the ultimate aim of Nazi education was not to make students think more richly, but to make them war more vigorously. And lots of people think that rules! Schools for woke nerds. After all,
I love the poorly educated.
I think Pink Floyd said it best when they sang, "We don't need no education, but we do need some warm, crispy, cinnamon sugary pastries." Enjoying a fresh theme park churro is arguably as good as life gets. Eschewing education to have a stupid, easily manipulated population is cool and all, but if you're asking me, I'm giving round two to theme parks. One of the wild things about fascism that has everyone raving is the idea of the new man. It's essentially someone rooted in traditional masculinity, if Neanderthals are considered traditional. This new man is an unfeeling monster, a fella who views emotion as weak, someone who doesn't feel a thing when innocent civilians are murdered because it's for the state's greater good. That sounds like it rocks. This new man might sound pretty exciting, but have you ever hugged Bugs Bunny? One could argue that traditionally masculine traits being embraced and projected by all men isn't super important these days, especially since we have language and civility and, DoorDash. But I don't think anyone could hug the physical manifestation of a beloved animated character and come back with a negative experience. That said, sometimes the lines to meet the characters can be pretty long. So taking that into consideration, I guess I have to go with... I gotta give round three to theme parks. How are you feeling about the results so far? Be sure to drop a comment below and let us know who you're rooting for. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more stupidity about theme parks like this. Who's to blame for our nation's state of affairs? Well, if you ask fascists, it's certainly not the wealthy or the politicians. It's literally anyone else. Right now, the scapegoat du jour is the transgendered. And really, who better to hold at fault than some of the most vulnerable, marginalized people? Ones who are mostly just trying to play video games and make cerebral contributions to society. Okay, Bob Iger and Josh D'Amaro get a lot of heat, but blaming them for everything? Sure, they've done a lot of damage, a majority of it even, but blaming every industry shortcoming on them isn't technically accurate. I'm calling round 4 a tie. This one's pretty cut and dry. Do you like beating up people who don't deserve it? Or spewing violent rhetoric that lots of people will argue isn't violent because they don't care about the people who the violence is targeted at? Well, that would explain fascism's recent popularity. What could feel more special than a souvenir treasured memory? A personalized souvenir treasured memory. On any given day, Kaylee can come home with this entire haul. I don't think there's any question. Round 5 goes to theme parks. I've done the math and tallied up the scores, and it looks like in the fan favorite battle between theme parks and fascism, the clear-cut winner is theme parks. So where does that leave us? If you're feeling unsettled by our country's slide into authoritarianism, and you're feeling helpless about what you should do, don't despair. Here's a few easy steps you can take. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you're lucky enough to live in a place where you can peacefully fight back against a fascist regime, you are lucky enough. See you next time.